Welcome back, guys, to I think a special. You can see what book I'm going to be reviewing. It's the Bill Manley Egyptian hieroglyphs or hieroglyphs for complete beginners. So this is Egyptian hieroglyphs, which is like these pictures, which is on the tombs of the pyramids, etc., etc. And I've always wanted to learn these symbols and what they mean, etc., etc. You know me. I'm into all kinds of written scripts, all kinds of things. But one of the things that got me into trying different flavors of writing, and I think the communication of words, phrases, or the meaning, behind something, whether it's a picture, emoji. I mean, let's face it, these things were the first ever emojis ever created. You know what I mean? So, and these are runes. These are Viking runes, and I really enjoy doing runes, doing different types of runes anyway. So you know me now. I'm trying to delve into all kinds, but this book has been highly recommended on Amazon. It's got great reviews on other websites. So this is the book I'm going to have a look at, and it's by Bill Manley, or Manley, and then this is publishes Times and Hudson, and it's also hardback, people. It's quite a hardback book. So it is. It's nice and solid. I've had a little flip through. Let me show you what we get in here. The quality of the book is absolutely fantastic. The quality, that just blows me away, the quality. It really is nice. So this is Egyptian hieroglyphs for complete beginners. The revolutionary new approach to reading the monuments with 47 illustrations. Wow. When was this printed? Let me have a little look at this, people. First published in the United Kingdom in 2012 by Thames and Hudson Limited. Okay, first published 2012, reprinted with corrections 2013, reprinted 2024. So this must be the 2024 version. If I've got that correct, this is the 20. So this is up to date. Do you know what I mean? So it got reprinted in 2013 with corrections, and then it got reprinted in 2024. So this is the reprinted version. Wow. Let me show you the index. Well, I'm going to just touch on it. Stela of Mercury, something, 2200 BC. Sound signs, direction of writing, vowels and punctuation, determinatives. How do we know how to read hieroglyphs or hieroglyphs? Signs writing, 2 and 3 sounds. Sounds complete. It's just gives me another Stela of Mercia. Okay, fair dues. Stela of Min user. Stela of Min's user. Okay. Funerary stamp of Mermuz. Okay. Inner coffin of Kutentep, son of Nibitu. I've got to pronounce these words. Never mind what the symbols are. It just keeps on going, people. It's fantastic. King's names here. The oldest texts and earliest hieroglyphs, if you want. Putting it all together, 2 inscriptions. Epilogue. List of kings' names. Lists of gods. List of hieroglyph signs. List of words in hieroglyphs. Sources of illustrations. Wow. There's a lot. I'm going to have to read all this stuff after this very quick review. But you can see here, if I bring it down, it's almost like this, very similar to this here is an owl. That's a viper. Didn't say what it means, just says what it is. Okay, there's a dish. That's a pot stand, is it? Okay. A small loaf, a hand, a fence, a mouth. Okay, see, you can get this stuff, can't you? You can understand it a little bit with that. Do you know what I mean? Over here we've got a vulture, a red leaf, a forearm, a wick of flax, a ball of twine, an animal belly, and a hilltop. So HR above, HR before equals before, HR beneath. Oh, right, you've got different types. Okay. Fair dues. And then you got all this to look. You got to sort of write in it. Now practice what you have learned. Okay. Okay. I'll not do that. I probably won't do it in the book. Not this time, because there isn't a lot of it. So I might just do it inside. And then you got these symbols down here, where I think they're combining like symbols. So you got a leaf. That there's a feather. I forgot what that was. That there's the water. That's a bird of some sort, and that there must be is it a sphinx on top of a stand? So this is Anubis, God. Wow, I've got a lot to learn, people, a lot. I just wanted to delve into something new and something I've always wanted to learn, which is hieroglyphs, these things from Egyptian times, you know what I mean? And this is what I wanted to learn. Hopefully you do too. When you go and get this, because it's been highly recommended. Look at this lot, people. List of words written in 2 sound signs. There it is. Two with 2 sound signs. Counter. Smear. What's that? Okay, fair dues. What's this? Estate. Okay. This is a shovel, water, a leaf, and a sort of female. Senai name. Oh, okay, fair dues. All this is gobbledygook to me at the moment, but hopefully it will make sense at some point. That's what this book is meant to do. It's I think it's fantastic. There's a little bit more work to do over here, you know, some extra workloads. Let's try and find a decent description. Look at that lot, people. These are sounds. Wow. List of signs. Okay. Let me try and find a decent illustration. That's nice, isn't it? Yeah, there's an illustration. Everything you need to know about something that's going on in this thing, because it tells a story. These like things. I think the great tapestry of a long thing that tells this story about Roman soldiers in this tapestry or whatever it is inside that tapestry, and the king's soldiers going through war, death, birth, all this sort of stuff. That tapestry is very similar to what they did here all them years ago, where they showed they told a story within images and put the odd symbol in between the main pictures, which is fantastic. So this is what I wanted to learn. You get the odd illustration here, as you can see here, from another inscription of Kakarua Sensuret the third. Wow, okay. So yeah, I mean, I've got a lot of, that's nice. That's a nice one, isn't it? You can see that better. You can just make out what that is. It looks like a bird coming down. That looks like a bird as well. That looks like something here. I think that might be a shack or something, a home, a shed. And then you got these things that probably live within it. Then whatever this means. It's fantastic, isn't it? Wow. And then you got all these things to learn. Wow. Yeah, that's another nice one to look at, isn't it? You can sort of once you've learned it, you can decipher what these things are saying. Do you know what I mean? But I've got a hell of a lot to learn. If you look at that one, wow! I'm seeing this for the first time, people. I've just taken delivery for this, and wow, I would love to understand it. I've always wanted to have a go at, even if I get to a point where it's you know, I'm almost there. I'll be happy if I can just get something from this book that teaches me, say, 25% of knowing. Do you know what I mean? Just, why do I want to? I'm not doing this for a degree or thing. I want the knowledge. I've always wanted the knowledge of knowing what these symbols mean. Look at this, people. This goes all the way down. And learning how to do it, they show you these things aside to showcase what they are, type of thing. Hopefully I learned something from it. Wow. Oh, that's it. Hang on. Go back. Go back to that picture. Here it is. This is the picture. I'll just finish on this one. There's the actual stone itself, a photograph of the stone or a scan of the photograph. And then they've broken this down over here in picture form. So there it is. There is that thing in this form, and he breaks it up for you to look at things. Okie dokie. And you're going to read, I think you're going to read it for context and to understand. You're going to have to read, I'm going to have to sit down and read this stuff and sort of break it down into chunks. Do you know what I mean? But I've always wanted to learn Egyptian hieroglyphs and Egyptian symbols, if you like. I'm going to call them Egyptian symbols because it's just easier to say. For me, I've got a tongue that doesn't quite get round to the. But Egyptian hieroglyphs or Egyptian symbols, I want to learn it. So, and it's hardback. It's a nice book. Very top quality book. This is fantastic. This is exactly what I wanted to start learning it, and this is what I wanted to do anyway. So hopefully, people, you've enjoyed this one. Go into the description and you'll see a link to this book. It comes highly recommended on Amazon. And when I've read it, some of it, and gone through bits, I'll probably write a review myself on there. So if you do want a copy of this, there's a link in the description. Go get yourself a copy, and I will get a very small commission if you do. So thanks very much, people. Check out the description. The link's there. Go buy yourself a copy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And hopefully I showcase my learning of Egyptian symbols in a future video. So thanks, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.